So happy Turkey Day to one and all. Today is Thanksgiving Day. There are people who are celebrating twice today. I have a kind of a double celebration. The birthday people. It's November 26th, Thanksgiving Day. Birthdays, big shot birthdays. Impressionist Rich Little. He was really big in the 60s and part of the 70s. Still out there. He's 82 years old. Singer Tina Turner kind of retired. She's 81 today. Singer Jean Terrell of the Supremes, she is 76. Bassist John McVie of Fleetwood Mac, he is 75 years old. Kristen Bauer of True Blood, one of my favorite TV shows, 54 years old today. DJ Khalid is 45. Singer Natasha Bedingfield, she is 39 today. And singer-actor Rita Ora, she is all of 30 years old today. Happy big shot birthday to you guys. We've got the other birthdays, people we actually know, coming up.
Visiting Imperial Valley, the America's Best Value Inn and Suites by Red Lion has all the comforts of home. All rooms have a microwave, refrigerator, and cable TV with HBO. They have an outdoor pool, spacious parking, and free continental breakfast, which includes hot waffles. All these luxuries start as low as $49 per night. And be sure to ask about contractors and crew rates. America's Best Value Inn and Suites is close to I-8 at 455 Wake Avenue in El Centro, across from In-N-Out Burger and IHOP. Make your reservation now by calling 760-352-6620. That's 352-6620. America's Best Value Inn and Suites by Red Lion, 455 Wake Avenue, El Centro.
Happy birthday to the Thanksgiving Day babies, Art Gamboa, Kaylee Hawk, Richard Rivas, Denise Jones, Dinah Cortez, Michelle Edgman, Ramona Contreras, Vicky Keating, Stephanie Bolin, Bethany Griffith, Debbie McCarthy, Jelena Jordan, Richard Malat, and Barbara Freer. Happy birthday to each and every one.
There's a lot going on right now, and broadcasters are on the ground, covering all of it, bringing you the weather, the traffic, and breaking news, all while entertaining you 24 hours a day. Someone needs to tell you what's going on around the world and in our hometown, and that someone is us. We are free radio. We are always there. We are broadcasters. Visit wearebroadcasters.com or text radio to 52886 to learn more. Furnished by NAB and this station.
And it's time for the World California News Headlines, brought to you by Locke Air Conditioning, your year-round comfort specialist. For sales and service, call the experts at Locke Air Conditioning.
CBS News Brief. As millions of Americans gather with their families this Thanksgiving,
we have to remember to put COVID safety at the top of our holiday checklist.
Nurses, governors, and mayors nationwide are urging people to celebrate in small groups and outside if possible, and wear masks when not eating. The pandemic is a big part of the hunger problem in this country this Thanksgiving. Stanford University students are giving back.
This is absurd for the wealthiest country in the world to, have all of this food that's going to waste and all these people that are hungry.
The Supreme Court has weighed in and temporarily blocked New York from limiting access to houses of worship. Law professor Laurie Levinson.
We have at least 5 members of the court who are very concerned about any infringements on religious rights, even when those infringements are made for purportedly health and safety concerns.
Connecticut will impose $10,000 fines on businesses breaking coronavirus rules there. CBS News Brief, I'm Cammie McCormick.
Whatever the weather brings this winter, you can rely on a York Affinity Premium system to keep your home warm and comfortable. You'll get maximum efficiency thanks to advanced technology and helping to significantly reduce your energy bill. Plus, you can stay connected via our Wi-Fi-enabled touchscreen thermostat. Every York unit is designed, engineered, and assembled in the United States and backed by industry-leading warranties. Affordable financing options are available. Call Locke Air Conditioning, your local York dealer, at 760-353-4501. That's 353-4501 to schedule a free evaluation of your system. York, install confidence. Contractor's license 696-216.
California headline news, COVID cases up 51% in California over the past couple of weeks. Hospitals preparing triage centers to accommodate the possible influx of patients.
I've not been in the military and I've not been in war. However, it sort of feels that way. It's gearing up for battle.
Dr. Andrew Blumkis at Stanford. Several counties seeing the highest number of single-day COVID case numbers since early July. The annual crush at the airports, not much of one this year, but still the busiest weekend since before the pandemic. This traveler going through Fresno Yosemite International Airport.
There's not that many people as much as I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be more packed.
The CHP making safety a priority this Thanksgiving holiday. Officers out in force for a maximum enforcement period that started last night and will last until midnight Monday. They'll be looking for unsafe drivers and assisting motorists in need. Low 70s in LA and Palm Springs today, down to the mid-30s at Lake Tahoe. Jeff Scott, California News.
And World California News headlines brought to you this morning by Locke Air Conditioning. For your air conditioning and sheet metal needs, call Locke Air Conditioning today, 760-353-4501.
We save big money with our Progressive Home and Auto Bundle and use the cash to take a family vacation.
To Hawaii.
Who's up for a luau?
Yay!
This is not a real testimonial. Sure, customers can save big money with Progressive, but not enough to go to Hawaii. They'll probably use it for things like the mortgage and groceries, or even a travel magazine, so at least they can see pictures of Hawaii.
Aloha!
Yes, say hello to those beautiful Hawaiian beaches in that magazine. Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and affiliates.
During cough and cold season, Walgreens knows noses, like those leaky faucet noses. You know who you are. Those noses that tickle and twitch. So cute. And in as little as 30 minutes, Walgreens makes it easy to pick up your cough and cold must-have. 30-minute pickup. Now that's faster than trying to find a clean sleeve. This week, select Mucinex products, now only $14.99 each. Walgreens. Use as directed. Restrictions apply to 30-minute pickup. Valid through November 28th with My Walgreens. See walgreens.com/pickup for details.
Hey, boys and girls.
You need a break. We all need a break. And KXO AM 1230 will give you a chance to win a safe weekend break at a Red Roof Inn. Listen to AM 1230 and win VIP certificates for a 2-night stay at any Red Roof Inn. Red Roof has the safest, cleanest rooms on the road thanks to their new Ready Clean initiative. That means they're ready for you with enhanced cleaning protocols throughout their inn. Be listening to KXO AM 1230, and when you hear this hearty ho 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 from Santa, ho ho ho, ho ho ho. Be caller number 13 at 760-352-1230. It's time for your holiday road trip, and Red Roof Inns are ready for you. Listen to AM 1230 and win.
And it's time for the local news, page 1. A service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers with 2 locations in the valley, in Brawley at Highway 86 and Julia Drive, and in El Centro on Imperial Avenue right next to Food for Less. The it's the count for the November 3rd general election. The closest races are for the Heber Elementary School Board as of Wednesday afternoon. Helen Diaz-Molina had a 31-vote edge over Claudette J. Miranda. Molina has 684 votes to 653 votes for Miranda. The race for a 3rd seat on the El Centro City Council has changed again. Edgar Garcia now has a 43-vote lead over Efrain Silva. Garcia with 5,000 votes. Silva, 5,098 votes. With the Thanksgiving holiday, no updates will be released until tomorrow afternoon. The continuing saga of Abadi versus IID. Tuesday, Court of Appeals granted Imperial Irrigation District's petition. 4th District Court of Appeal this week granted the IID's petition for a writ of mandate against the trial court in the Mike Abadi versus Imperial Irrigation District litigation, directing the Imperial County Superior Court Judge Brooks Anderholt to enter a new order disqualifying himself from the case. Court of Appeal found that Judge Anderholt erred when he denied a preemptory challenge IID filed against him, to which it was entitled by law. The court observed that the relief was granting was appropriate since, quote, the applicable law is settled. District is clearly entitled to relief, and disqualification issues require prompt resolution. The district had sought Judge Anderholt's recusal from the case, citing instances of prejudice in the administrator after original decision in the water right litigation was largely reversed this summer by the same appellate court. IID Board President Norma Galindo of the Court of Appeals order affirms the belief that this judge demonstrated a bias against the Imperial Irrigation District. She said the bias led him to a number of decisions that the Court of Appeals identified in their end. She said with the new judge, IID stands a better chance of a fair outcome, one that benefits all that the IID serves. We'll have just a minute.
Quick Lane Auto Centers in Brawley and El Centro suggest the works, including tire rotation and pressure check, brake inspection, fluid top-off, battery test, filter check, and hoses, and synthetic blend oil change with up to 6 quarts of Motorcraft oil plus oil filter. You can't beat the works. Quick Lane service makes and all models, and you never need an appointment. Quick Lane in Raleigh and El Centro, ready to serve.
The surge in COVID-19 cases in Imperial County continues. As of yesterday morning, we're now 1,435 active disease in the Imperial County. That's an increase of 94 over there. There has also been one more attributed to the virus, that now at 356. So far, there have been 15,725 positive cases of COVID-19 in the Imperial County. That's roughly 8% of the population. Local health officials are warning against Thanksgiving gatherings as the virus continues to spread. Family social gatherings have been identified as one of the super spreader events that has pushed the number of positive cases in the state. Local hospitals are due to the incidence of COVID-19 and a jump to the holiday situation far worse. The Highway Patrol reports a pedestrian was killed in a traffic accident on a Tuesday evening. The incident occurred at about 7 p.m. on Highway 98 west of Anderhold Road. According to the CHP, man was walking eastbound in the westbound lane of Highway 98. A Volvo truck driven by Rafael Alvarado, 50-year-old from Mexicali, was westbound on the highway. Alvarado reportedly saw the pedestrian but was unable to stop the truck and struck the victim. Pedestrian sustained fatal injuries. Dead man has not been identified. The accident remains under investigation. Alvarado was not injured. That's it. That's page 1 of the local news, a service of Quick Lane Tire and Auto Centers in El Centro on Imperial Avenue next to Food for Less, and in Brawley on Highway 86 and Julia Drive. Quick Lane services all makes and models, and you will never need an appointment.
Practice the drums, feed your fish, practice your Spanish. Miércoles. Finally finish your last class of the day. Thank you. Finish your homework, pick up your brothers, take them to McDonald's, and get them Big Mac burgers and Chicken McNuggets, which makes you the best sister ever meal. There's a meal for every moment at McDonald's, especially when you buy one of your faves and get another for just $1. Ba-da-ba-ba-ba. McDonald's. I'm loving it.
Limited time only. Prices and participation may vary. Valid for item of equal or lesser value.
And it's page 2 of the local news, brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for your life and health insurance needs or retirement planning. Cartel, cash, drugs, and ammo all seized, all in one sweep. The result of a federal investigation into the Sinaloa cartel. Seizure occurred at a truck yard in Otay Mesa. 3 Mexican nationals tied to cross-border trucking companies were arrested and charged in San Diego federal court on Tuesday following the discovery of a massive cache of drugs, cash, and ammunition stockpiled in the truck yard. Department of Justice said the seizure included $3.5 million in cash, 685 kilograms of cocaine, 24 kilograms of fentanyl, about 20,000 rounds of 50 caliber ammunition, and hundreds of body armor vests. It's believed to be the largest of its kind in the Southern District of California, according to federal prosecutors. Authorities say the cache belonged to the Sinaloa cartel. The three arrested, Jesus Burgos Arias, a resident of Chula Vista, and Juan Alatorre Venegas and Jose Yi Perez, both of Tijuana. All three were accused of trafficking drugs on the organization's behalf. Officials say this case is part of a much larger investigation. Feeding the less fortunate, at least one nonprofit will provide Thanksgiving Day meals today. Feed the Need out of Brawley has been hosting Thanksgiving Day meals for the past 5 years or so for the less fortunate. They say that tradition will continue this year. It will be a little bit different, however. Organization had been planning a traditional sit-down meal in their recently obtained facility. Those plans had to be revised due to the current pandemic. They'll still be providing a traditional Thanksgiving meal, but this year the meals will be packaged and sealed and then handed out to those in need. Organizers also say they have donated clothes of the homeless and others can choose from. Garments include sweaters and other warm clothing just in time for the colder temperatures. And abate number 38, 23rd annual turkey run was this week. It was a lot of motorcycles running through the county and two pickup trucks. Two pickup trucks were loaded down with 360 turkeys that were donated to those in need. We're going to take a look at your weather in just a minute.
Have you received notice that your Medicare health plan is changing or going away? Are you turning 65 soon, or are you newly eligible to Medicare and have questions about your Medicare options? Then give David or Jose a call at David H. West Insurance to learn about the ABCs of Medicare. Don't delay. Call David H. West Insurance Services now at 760-352-3411. That's 760-352-3411. That's David H. West Insurance.
The high temperature yesterday is 73 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 42. Thanksgiving Day weather forecast, sunny skies, highs right near 71. Winds will be light and variable. Tonight, mostly clear skies, overnight lows around 47. West to northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Sunny on Friday, highs right near 70. North to northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now we are looking at 43 degrees, 61% the relative humidity. Air Pollution Control District says air quality is still unhealthy for sensitive groups in Mexicali. Very high levels of PM 2.5. That's that finite particulate matter. Air quality is moderate in Brawley and is now good for the rest of the region. Page 2 of the local news and the weather brought to you by David H. West Insurance Services. See David or Jose for health insurance plans and Medicare supplement coverage. David H. West Insurance Services.
Visiting Imperial Valley, the America's Best Value Inn and Suites by Red Lion has all the comforts of home. All rooms have a microwave, refrigerator, and cable TV with HBO. They have an outdoor pool, spacious parking, and free continental breakfast, which includes hot waffles. All these luxuries start as low as $49 per night. And be sure to ask about contractors and crew rates. America's Best Value Inn and Suites is close to I-8 at 455 Wake Avenue in El Centro, across from In-N-Out Burger and IHOP. Make your reservation now by calling 760-352-6620. That's 352-6620. America's Best Value Inn and Suites by Red Lion, 455 Wake Avenue, El Centro.
And in football, we've got NFL football, Turkey Day football. It's a tradition, just one change. It's not a triple header anymore, and it's now a double header. The early game will be the Texans and the Lions. The afternoon game, the Washington and the Cowboys. The evening game, Ravens and the Steelers, has been postponed, will not be played today. It has been moved until Sunday. The Friday game will be the classic high school football game, Vincent Memorial versus Central. That game was originally played on September 29th, 2017. Sunday football in the morning, it'll be the Raiders at the Falcons on FM 107.5, the Raiders station for the Imperial Valley. Sunday night game will feature the Bears and the Packers. Monday night game, the Seahawks and the Eagles. Both of those games will be heard on 1230 KXO. The Dallas Cowboys are going into their game with a heavy heart. The Dallas Cowboys strength and conditioning coordinator, Marcus Paul, who was rushed to the hospital Tuesday morning after experiencing a medical emergency, has died. Team announced Wednesday he was 54. The cause of death has not been revealed. We'll have more in just a minute.
8 Express in Imperial is your one-stop convenience store with full-service car wash, gas, and diesel. It's the place for all your snacks, cold drinks, and ice-cold beer. While you're there, get your vehicle washed and save $1 gallons of gas or diesel and get the 10th car wash free. Yes, 8 Express is your one-stop convenience store at corner of Highway 86 and 8 Road in Imperial.
Open 24 hours a day for your convenience.
And the Ravens game, but more on the reason why it was postponed is because increased numbers of positive tests for the coronavirus on the Ravens team. In golf, Saudi International is in its third year, is shaping up as one of the strongest fields on the European Tour, with commitments from Masters champion Dustin Johnson, U.S. Open winner Bryson DeChambeau, and a curious one from Paul Casey. Tournament organizers said on Thursday that 7 members of Europe's last Ryder Cup team will play the Saudi International on February 4th through the 7th, same week as the Phoenix Open on the PGA Tour. And back to the NFL, free agent Adam Wainwright is uncertain of his future with the Cardinals. He is a free agent, and he doesn't think the Cardinals will be interested in re-signing him. The Rockies, Colorado Rockies in baseball, and the Cincinnati Reds have swapped 3 pitchers in a 4-player trade Wednesday. Rockies acquired right-hander Robert Stevenson and a minor league outfielder Jameson Hanna from the Reds for right-handed pitchers Jeff Hoffman and Case Williams, a minor leaguer. And Tampa Bay outfielder Randy Arozarena has been detained after a domestic violence allegation. He was arrested in Yucatan, Mexico, for that. That's it. That's a look at sports.
Let's talk about it. Bringing community mental health issues to your radio. Listen each Sunday morning to KXO AM 1230 at 7 a.m. and now on Sunday evening at 7 p.m. on FM 107.5. Or log on to KXORadio.com for a 5-minute podcast highlight of the show or the show in its entirety. This program is produced by the Public Affairs Department of KXO AM 1230 and FM 107.5. Let's Talk About It is presented as a public service of Imperial County Behavioral Health Services.
And your financial news and weather brought to you this morning by Imperial Valley's Roto-Rooter. When drains milestones on the session before Thanksgiving, however, as the NASDAQ has now made history with the Dow and the S&P taking a step back. The tech-heavy index rose 0.48%, or about 57 points on Wednesday, to a new closing record of 12,094.40. Got your weather coming up.
Roto-Rooter, your plumbing and drain cleaning specialist. Roto-Rooter offers full services, from hydrojetting to camera inspection. Water heaters, faucets, garbage disposals, anything that's clogged up. They'll take care of the problem right. Roto-Rooter is a locally owned family business with 53 years in the Imperial Valley. Call the experts at 760-352-6789. That's 352-6789 or 344-2533 in the north end. Roto-Rooter. When drains don't work, we do.
The high temperature yesterday, 73 degrees. The overnight low this morning, 42. National Weather Service says a fast-moving weather system will move through the area tonight, bringing locally gusty winds as well as a brief cool-down Friday. High pressure will build back into the area over the weekend, resulting in a modest warming trend and continuation of dry conditions into the middle of next week. Weather forecast for this Thanksgiving Day: Sunny skies, highs right near 71. Winds will be light and variable. Tonight, mostly clear skies. Overnight lows around 47. West winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. Friday, sunny skies, highs right near 70. North to northwest winds 5 to 10 miles per hour. And right now, we are looking at 43 degrees, 61% the relative humidity. You've been listening to Financial News and Weather, brought to you by Roto-Rooter in El Centro and Brawley. When drains don't work, they do.
The holidays are bustling with activity. Handle it all with Happy Honda Days. Shopping for that perfect present? The Honda Accord and Civic Sedan can get you there. Take on the season with financing as low as 0.9% APR on the 2020 Accord and as low as 1.9% APR on the 2020 Civic Sedan on select models for well-qualified buyers.
See your Southwest Desert Honda dealer today.
See dealer for financing details.
We are coming up on 8 o'clock. By 8 o'clock, we got CBS News at the top of the hour. Border wait update. Coming across the border this hour should not be a problem. There is no wait at all at the downtown port of entry. They haven't had anybody in line since all morning. At the Eastport, the Gateway Port, there's 2 regular lanes open with a 10 to 15 minute wait. No wait in the ready lanes, no wait in the East Entry lane. We have had no report from the Andrade Port all morning long.
The best oldies on the radio. KXO El Centro, the Imperial Valley's local news source.
And your CBS News this hour brought to you by El Centro Regional Medical Center. They're ready and open to serve your family.
News on the hour, presented by Capital One Bank.
I'm Peter King in Orlando. Americans are celebrating Thanksgiving from both sides of the pandemic spectrum.
I'm going to get a COVID test.
You have to kind of go on living your life.
The CDC and others have discouraged large family gatherings to try to stop the spread of COVID-19. CBS's Dr. David Agus on one way to a safer Thanksgiving.
Most of the country can have their Thanksgiving outdoors or with the windows open. Better ventilation, doing it outdoors will dramatically reduce the risk.
Air travel is traditionally lighter on Thanksgiving Day, even more so during a pandemic. But if you're driving, CBS's Chris Van Cleve says, look out.
While travel across the country is expected to be lighter than past years, you may find, particularly in major cities, actual traffic on the way home. Again, congestion may be way above normal pandemic levels, with delays of an hour or more expected in Los Angeles and San Francisco, around 40 minutes in Atlanta, Chicago, and New York.
U.S. troops are celebrating the holiday in hot spots like the Middle East. Here's CBS's Ian Lee.
It's Thanksgiving on the front lines, but the mission doesn't take a holiday, and neither do the troops. In Syria, soldiers patrol towns and villages, but for Sergeant William Mills from the 82nd Airborne, it's the little things he's grateful for, like moments with local children.
It kind of takes your mind elsewhere. You kind of forget like the situation you're in. It's nice to kind of just relax and hang out.
Slices of home like turkey and pie are all takeaway this year. Troops are practicing social distancing.
Food banks, the so-called soup kitchens, and other organizations are hosting free meals for those who can't afford their own. And in Chicago, CBS's Adriana Diaz says their resources are stretched more than ever.
Before the pandemic, an estimated 35 million people were food insecure. These are people who couldn't afford balanced meals, or perhaps any food at all. And believe it or not, that was one of the lowest rates in the past 20 years. But now, because of the pandemic, that number is expected to explode to 50 million people by the end of the year.
The Supreme Court rules New York can't enforce attendance limits at houses of worship in areas hit hard by the coronavirus. It's a moot point now because the state has already lifted restrictions. Loyola law professor Jessica Levinson says the ruling demonstrates a change in balance since the appointment of Justice Amy Coney Barrett.
The ruling's important because you see how divided the court is, and we can play forward what this ruling means for at least religious rights in the future.
And as many Americans overstuffed themselves today, the World Health Organization says if we were all just a bit more physically active, 5 million deaths worldwide could be prevented each year. This is CBS News.
Brought to you by Capital One. Capital One's banking app lets you manage your money anytime, anywhere. This is banking reimagined. What's in your wallet? Capital One N.A.
It's the Black Friday sale at Ace. Visit acehardware.com to get your coupon for 50% off any item under $30 in-store or online. This Friday only. Find the perfect gifts for everyone on your list from some of our best brands and more. Save big on Black Friday with 50% off any item under $30 in-store or online. Only at Ace. Must present coupon or redeem. Offer valid at participating stores at acehardware.com on regular priced items. Limit 1. Exclusions apply.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware.
Shop Kohl's Black Friday super deals and get $15 Kohl's cash for every $50 spent, plus an extra 15% off. Save on Google Smart Home products. Get Amazon tablets $39.99. Shop for Image earbuds $19.99. And get 50% off games and toys, plus free store pickup. Shop Black Friday super deals Thursday and Friday only at Kohl's and Kohl's.com. Increase in offer valid November 22nd through the 27th with promo code ENJOY15. Offers and coupons do not apply. Some exclusions apply. See store or Kohl's.com for details.
The first of an expected flurry of presidential pardons is in the books.
The controversial and short-time early Trump administration official got an expected but unusual holiday well-wish from the President of the United States.
This was a Thanksgiving gift by President Trump to his former National Security Advisor, Michael Flynn, somebody who had pled guilty twice, but in the end, the president had the power to say, I pardon you, and that conviction will not be on your record.
Loyola law professor Lori Levinson. Flynn wasted little time in tweeting his thanks. Congressional Democrats wasted even less in blasting the move. Tom Foti, CBS News, Washington.
The Trump administration has appealed a judge's ruling against deporting immigrant children who crossed the border alone. Border Patrol agents have turned back about 8,800 children since March, claiming that they could help spread COVID-19, in the process denying them the right to seek asylum here. Peter King, CBS News.
If you owe back taxes, there's a lot you need to know, starting with rule number 1. Don't mess with the IRS. They are cracking down this year by sending out heart-stopping letters, actively garnishing paychecks, levying bank accounts, and putting liens on homes and businesses. That's all true, but it's also true there's a way out. It's called the Fresh Start Initiative, an important government program for tax debt assistance. It's one of the biggest breaks the IRS has ever offered, so now's the time. You could qualify for tax relief that saves you thousands, even tens of thousands. Nobody knows this program like the award-winning experts at Optima Tax Relief. They have an A+ rating with the Better Business Bureau and will fight to get you the best deal possible. Don't mess with the IRS. For tax help you need, for tax help you can trust, call Optima now for a free consultation.
Call 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460. 800-343-6460.
Optima Tax Relief.
Some restrictions apply. For complete details, please visit OptimaTaxRelief.com.
At El Centro Regional Medical Center, we're ready and open to care for you and your family. We want to assure you that ECRMC is doing everything possible to keep you safe and healthy. As part of these efforts, we now offer the convenience of telemedicine. Skip the waiting room and visit your doctor on your phone, tablet, or computer instead. Don't delay the care you need. Make an appointment today by calling us at 760-482-5000. ECRMC, open to care.
And your CBS News has been brought to you by the El Centro Regional Medical Center, ECRMC, open to care.
You've got your share.
I'm sexy and I know it.
The best oldies on the radio.